Hello and welcome to round number 10 of golf ball racing. Here are the standings of the Columbus District, and it is very, very tight. In fact, no golf ball has been eliminated from the playoffs, which means there's a couple that will have a chance to be eliminated. But let's see, will anybody be eliminated? Let's find out. Up first is Union and Fayette. Here we go, it's Union and Fayette. Both golf balls need this badly. Let's see what happens here. And they're off. It's currently Union with the lead. Union gets the win. Up next is Miami and Clark. And here we go. Both are really close on the standings. And to the line, it looks to be too close to call. I believe it was Clark. The race was too close to call, so we're going to re-race the two. And they're off. And it comes to the line. It should be Clark winning that one. Round 3 consists of Franklin and Shelby. And here we go, they're both off another way. Shelby gets the win easily. The second to last matchup consists of Delaware and Madison. And here they go, Delaware got off to a great start first, and Delaware wins. And finally, it's Champaign and Green. Last matchup to conclude the Columbus District, and they're off. And Champaign wins. Here are the current standings of the golf balls in the Columbus District. 3 golf balls have secured their spots in the postseason. That's Champaign, Clark, and Union. While on the other side, it took a lot of tiebreakers, but we figured out who our top 5 would be if the postseason started after round 10. But as it looks right now, the reason why Madison is so far down below is because Madison lost to all the golf balls above it, which is very interesting. So a win is key for Madison, although the chances of making it out are pretty slim. But don't count Madison out, and Logan could be on the verge of elimination at 5-4. A loss could really shake up that tournament standings. But right now, there's only one way to find out who's going to make it into that top 5, and that's the race in round number 11. Hello and welcome to the Northeast District for round number 10. Here are the current standings of the golf balls in this one, and unfortunately Geauga and Lorraine have been eliminated from the playoffs, but only 9 more spots remain, and let's see what happens. Up first is Trumbull and Lake. Here we go. Trumbull is on the verge of elimination, but let's see what happens in this one, and they're off. It's Trumbull who has the lead and the win. Up next is Stark and Cuyahoga. And they're off. It's Cuyahoga now to lead, and Cuyahoga wins! Next up is Medina and Ashtabula. And they're off and rolling. It's Medina who has the lead, and Medina holds on. Up next is Lorraine and Summit. Summit sits 4th, Lorraine is out. Let's see what happens in this one, and here they go, they're off cleanly. Lorraine, now I believe Lorraine still had it, we will go to the booth. And finally, the last matchup is Geauga and Portage. And here we go. This will recap the Northeast Division, and Portage wins. Here are the current standings of the golf balls. After round 10 of competition, Medina County is the one that you really need to be aware of, sitting at 5-5 with many golf balls ahead of it at 5-4. But Medina has a bye round, so be ready that Medina could go up a couple in the standings or could drop. Medina has a very poor chance of making it right now, sitting at an even 5-5. Portage County, however, is in green, successfully is in the Ohio County Cup. Lorraine and Geauga are out. Watch for Trumbull and Mahoning, though. They could sneak their way in. A win would be very crucial for them. And with that, we will take you to round number 11. Hello and welcome to round number 10 of the Hills District. Guernsey and Licking have secured their spots in the Ohio County Cup, and also at the bottom hand, Monroe and Noble have been eliminated from the Ohio County Cup. Let's see what happens. Up first is Pickaway and Guernsey. Want to be careful here is Pickaway, who is 5th in the standings. And they're off. It's Pickaway with the lead. Pickaway hangs on. Up next is Noble and Coshocton. Noble has already been eliminated. Coshocton is on the bubble. Let's see, will Coshocton hold on? And they're off and rolling. Noble has the lead to start. It's Noble getting there. Third round is Monroe and Belmont. Let's see who takes this one between Monroe and Belmont, and they're off and rolling cleanly. It's Monroe getting the win. The second to last matchup is Licking and Perry. Licking already has a spot, while Perry is looking for a chance. And they're off. It's Perry getting it. And finally it's Fairfield and Muskingum. Both of these teams need it. But only one can move on another round. And the loser will be eliminated. And it starts off, it's going to be an even one, I believe. It's Muskingum getting the win. Here are the current standings of the Hills District through 10 rounds of competition. 4 golf balls have secured their spots. That's Guernsey, Licking, Perry, and Pickaway. And it is a tight one there between those top 4. Meanwhile, the real battle is in that top 5 with Belmont, Morgan, and Muskingum. A win for Morgan and Muskingum would be very interesting if Belmont lost. But if Belmont wins, then our top 5 is picked. But there's only one way to find out who is in the top 5, and that is to go to round number 11. Hello and welcome to round 10 of the Southwest District. Here are the current standings of the golf balls of this district. It's either you've made it or you haven't. 5 golf balls have already secured their fate, whether they're made it or they're eliminated. Dark and Highland have clinched a spot in the Ohio County Cup, while Preble, Clinton, and Warren, they are out. And the rest of it's up for grabs. 3 open spots remain. Let's get into round number 10. Up first is Warren and Claremont. And here we go. Claremont to stay alive in the competition. It's not happening. Warren wins. Up next is Montgomery and Butler. Both golf balls on the bubble here. So let's see what happens. Win is crucial for either of them. And they're off cleanly. It's Montgomery who has the win. Next is Hamilton and Adams. Win for Adams secures a spot. That's 6 and 2. And they're off. Adams needs it, and it's not going to happen. It's Hamilton getting the win. Up next is Clinton and Preble. Battle of the basement. And here we go. It's Clinton who has the lead. Clinton holds on. And finally, it's Brown and Dark. Brown is desperate of a win here. Dark is secure, so it doesn't matter what happens to him. And they're off and rolling. Brown has the win. Here are the current standings of the golf balls in the Southwest District. It's currently Dark and Highland have secured their spots automatically in the postseason, while Adams and Montgomery are still shaky on their standings right now because 5 and 6 are at 5 and 4, and a loss would be very, very interesting, especially for Adams. Montgomery is at 10, so he has the bye round, so he's just sitting and waiting. And Claremont has an opportunity to sneak in if Brown or Butler lose. But there's no way to find out who gets there, and that's to take it to round number 11. We'll see you then. Hello and welcome to round number 10 of the Ohio County Cup in the Lake District. If you're Wyandotte County, it's great. You've secured your spot, you're in at the Ohio Cup. But if you're Seneca or Hardin, your journey is over, but you still get the race for fun. A couple more golf balls are on the verge of elimination, so let's get after it. Up first is Wyandotte and Huron. And here we go. Huron, a win would be huge, but Wyandotte will hold on. Next is Seneca and Erie. And here we go. Erie is the next to be eliminated, and it's Seneca holding on. Lucas and Wood are next. It is starting to rain a little bit. We're going to try to get this done. And they're off and rolling as fast as they can. Wood, commanding win. Next up is Hardin and Sandusky. Sandusky on the verge to be eliminated, and Hardin already eliminated. And here we go. Sandusky trying to hold on for dear life, but Hardin sneaks by. And finally, it's Crawford and Marion. And they're off and rolling. It's even between the two. It's too close to call. It looked like Marion had it. The race was too close to call, so we're going to re-race the two. And they're off. It's Marion with the lead, and I believe it's still Marion. After further review, Crawford wins. Here are the current standings of the golf balls after round 10 of competition. Wyandotte and Wood sit pretty At first and second, they have secured their spots in the Ohio County Cup. And the real question will be throughout 3 through 8, who is going to be moving on? The chances of Crawford moving on is going to be very slim. We'll need Lucas and Erie to lose, not to mention a lot of help from the 3-4 spots. And also out is Sandusky, Seneca, and Hardin. These results are unofficial. We will check to make sure everything is done after round number 11, and we'll get a more precise who's in that top 5 after this. But for right now, we'll take you to round number 11. We'll see you then. Hello and welcome to the Northwest District in round number 10. No one has clinched a spot yet into the Ohio County Cup. Unfortunately, Putnam and Mercer have been eliminated mathematically, although some golf balls are on the verge of being eliminated. So let's see what happens. Up first is Fulton and Williams. It's win or go home for these two. And they're off. Williams has a commanding lead. Williams gets the win. Mercer and Allen are next. And they're off. It's Allen with the lead. Now Mercer with the steal. Round 3 is Hancock and Van Wert. Van Wert has a chance of being eliminated. And they're off. Hancock got a little bit of a jump and holds on. Round 4 is Defiance and Paulding. And here we go. Paulding leads on Defiance needs it. Defiance wins! And finally, it's Auglaze and Henry. For Auglaze, a win is huge. Henry, it's a clinch. And they're off. Auglaze! Here are the current standings of the golf balls after the Northwest District through round number 10. 4 golf balls have secured their spots. That's Hancock, Auglaze, Henry, and Defiance. These results are unofficial, so be ready. The records could be changed a little bit. The real battle here will be with Allen, Paulding, and Williams. This will be a very interesting battle with Paulding currently through 10 games. This will be fun to watch what Williams and Allen will do with 1 game to go. It's all going to come down to round number 11. We will see you then. Hello and welcome to round 10 of the Ohio River District. If you're Athens or Meigs, it's over for you. But everybody else still has a chance. There are no clinches yet, so there's still 5 open spots in the Ohio River District. And a couple golf balls on the verge of being eliminated. So let's see what happens. Up first is Washington and Jackson. Golf ball is currently 6 and 7 on the standings. Let's see what happens. Win will be huge. And they're off cleanly. Washington had the early jump. Washington wins. Round 3 is Pike and Athens. A win for Pike would be very nice. And they're off. But it's Athens trying to battle the end. It's Pike getting the win. Next is Scioto and Gallia. For Scioto, a win keeps him alive, and Gallia, a win might be a clincher. And let's see what happens here. Gallia trying to get back there. It's Scioto getting the win. Next is Lawrence and Vinton. Both of these teams started out really hot, but now they're at the middle of the pack, battling for a spot. Let's see who wins. And they're off. It's even between the two, but Lawrence holds off. And finally, it's Ross and Hocking. Nothing like a good 11 and 9 battle. And here we go. And that was a pretty obvious one there. Hocking wins. Here are the current standings of the golf balls in the Ohio River District. As you can see, Hocking County has secured their spot in the postseason, and Ross, Athens, and Meigs are out of the postseason run. The real question is in the middle between these 7 counties here. Any golf ball can make it here. Even Jackson at 4 and 5, a 5 and 5 record could do him wonders, because he is playing someone who's also in that white square. So it's really going to come down to round number 11 to see who that top 5 is going to be. And yes, Gallia, Scioto, and Vinton are all tied. But for right now, we will take you to round number 11. Hello and welcome to round number 10 of the Amish and Mennonite District. Here are the standings through round 9 of competition. It's currently Knox in the lead, who has clinched a spot in the Ohio County Cup, unlike the bottom 5, who are on the verge of elimination, so there's definitely a chance there will be a couple going that way. So let's get after it in round number 10. Up first is Wayne and Harrison. And for these two, a win or a loss probably won't matter as much, but a win will be very important to seeds. So let's see who will be higher cup robbers. It's Wayne getting the win. Next up is Richland and Carroll. Richland has crawled its way back up the standings, and Carroll on the verge of elimination. And here we go. Carroll had a great start. It's going to be too close to call. After further review, Richland wins. Also, special shout out to the butterfly. Yeah. Oh, there goes. And special intermission for that butterfly. Knox and Ashland are next. Last race for Knox before we see Knox in the Ohio County Cup. But good luck to Ashland. And they're off. Again, it's going to be Knox holding on. Great record. Next up, second to last matchup is Holmes and Tuscarawas. Holmes is on the verge, while Tuscarawas is on the high side of it. But Tuscarawas can be eliminated in this race. Or not eliminated, but on the verge. And they're off cleanly. Tuscarawas trying to hold on. It's going to be too close to call between the two. After further review, Tuscarawas wins. And finally, it's Columbiana and Morrow. 2 golf balls. A loss is game over. And they're off and rolling. Columbiana holds on to win it. Here are the current standings of the golf balls after round number 10 of competition and 9 games in. Knox County is sitting on top pretty at 8-2, and it's great for Knox sitting at 8-2. Oh boy. Here are the current standings of the golf balls after round 10 of competition. Knox County, done, has a bye round in the next round, so he'll sit there, just casually going to sit there as the 1 seed moving into the Ohio County Cup District Tournament. Wayne County just got in at 6-3 with 1 game to go, and it's pretty confirmed that Wayne can most likely get out of this one alive successfully. And the real battle will be between the spots 3 through 8. All these golf balls have the potential to make it in. The real question is, will they? But for now, we'll take you to round number 11.